Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We're out here fishing the saltwater of Buzzards Bay. And folks, today we are going to run the Stingnose Peanut Bunker. And I have got the gold one on today. That's the 1 ounce size. And the reason I went with gold is just because it's a little bit cloudy today. But Antonio, I'm fishing with Antonio, and you went with an 1.5 ounces, eh?
Silver.
1.5 ounces silver, so he went a little bit heavier. The reason I went light is because we're only fishing here in 15 feet of water, 15 to 20. So we got a little bit of wind today, but I don't need to be that heavy to work this water. So I try to always go as light as I possibly can. Got a little sea bass here.
Looks like a tog.
Oh, it's a two-tog. It's kind of hooked on the top there. Whoops. That's a tog. If you've never seen one, they're slippery. Yes, they are. Very slippery. Oh, that's what they look like. That's a small tog right there. Okay, we're gonna put him back in.
Fish on.
You're on, Antonio?
Yep.
Now those tautog, if you ever see them, oh, that's a nice sea bass. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. You need the net? You got the net? Nice. That might not be a keeper. They got to be 16 inches to keep. But I was saying those tautog, they have their front teeth are kind of like almost like a rabbit. They got like rabbit kind of teeth, chompers on the top there. How big? Measure them up?
Working on it.
Okay, see, they got to be 16 inches to keep. And the verdict is?
He's 16 right on.
16 right on? Well, we're going to let it go. Let's take a look at that fish. Oh. That was a nice sea bass. Okay, so, and the technique now, I've got Thunderbraid on here. Oh, something hit me there. But of course I have a fluorocarbon leader as well. Something keeps biting, something small. And again, with the braided line, you got a direct hook set, you feel everything, it's the way to go. But you definitely, something keeps biting. You definitely need that fluorocarbon leader. Something small just pecking at my...
Getting hits?
Yeah, it's hitting the sting nose.
You got him.
That doesn't feel that small. Maybe I had something small biting and then the bigger fish saw it and came after it. Okay, but I really like to use braided line when I'm jigging. Love using braided line when I'm jigging. We crossed?
Yeah. You're down.
But this little gold is nice. It's a nice attractor. I really like it on these cloudy days.
There's one.
You got one there too. Oh,
You got a good fish.
yeah. Unless he might be foul hooked. I don't know.
I got a scup.
You got a scup. That's another species of fish. That's a nice scup. Whoop. Okay.
It's a release.
There's a scup for you. Oh, what do I got here, Antonio? Must be a
You must got a big sea bass.
big sea bass. Yeah. Oh, he's not
Nice
foul hooked
one.
at all. It's a nice sea bass.
Get the net.
Yeah, I need the net for this one. Look at this one, folks. There's a nice sea bass right there. Hooked just in the side of the mouth too, perfectly. Oh yeah.
Oh, hooks
Okay.
it while netting.
That's a good one. Okay. This is definitely a keeper. I don't have to measure this one.
Well, I got a sea bass.
Sea bass? Oh, come on the net there.
Yeah, they're not afraid to hit this spoon.
Look at that one. That's a nicer sea bass right there. And look where he's hooked. Just gotta be careful. Just in the side of the mouth there. Perfect hook set. Just perfect. Get it out. Might need pliers. There, I got it. I'm gonna have to get a picture of this, but right now I want to get my line back in. We'll grab a photo later. Put them in here, Antonio.
There. I need pliers.
Here's measure. No. All right. Now, the other thing you could do with these Stingnose, you can toss them out. So for all you anglers who are boatless anglers like Antonio, and you're fishing from shore, you can cast it out like I just did there, and then just work it back like you would a regular jig. Lift it up, let it flutter down, lift it up, let it flutter down, and just jig it back. So if you're from shore, it's not a problem. You can work them just the same as if you're in a boat. So Antonio's fishing basically straight up and down. That's one technique. The other technique is just as I'm doing here.
Ooh, I missed one.
Cast and retrieve.
He came back.
He came back for it. That's the thing too. If you ever miss one, just drop it right back down. They absolutely love these Stingnose. Love them. That's another good one. That might keep too. Look at the colors on them, eh? Aren't they nice? Nice blue colors on them.
Swing him in.
Bassmaster style, no net needed. No net required. That's a nice bass. He might measure.
Pretty close.
Okay, so we're gonna stop. I'm gonna grab a quick photo, and then, oh, maybe I won't. I was gonna say we should go, maybe bump back up, just do another drift. This feels like a decent fish too. Not bad. Oh, it's a smaller one. Oh, there's another one.
Ooh,
oh,
striper.
I don't know if we saw that on camera, folks.
See the size of that?
There was a huge striper that followed this sea bass right to the boat looking for a meal. Oh, that was unbelievable. That's a nice chunky sea bass there. That's just too small to keep, that's all. But they're very, very tasty, these fish. But that striper, eh? He wanted dinner. That striper was after that sea bass.
Oh.
You're on?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this jigging, this is just so much fun, folks. It's a riot. Too bad that striper didn't take that sea bass. That would have been interesting.
This guy feels a little better.
Better? Maybe you got a keeper? So with that 1.5 ounces, Antonio's able to fish a little bit more vertically because the wind is moving us along, right? But
yeah.
I'm doing all right with this 1 ouncer. Oh, that's a good fish.
I think this one's a keeper for sure.
Might be a keeper. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper sea bass for sure. Oh, yeah. Look at the blue. I like the blue. I like the blue on the head there.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. This is unbelievable, folks. I gotta tell you, I don't go anywhere saltwater fishing without my Stingnose, I'll tell you that. Look at the difference between the one you got and the one I got. Now, the one Antonio has, let's show that fish, Antonio. So he has a male. So the male is the colorful one, and see that hump on the top of the head? They have a hump on the top of the head. This is a female sea bass. They're more bland in color, and they do not have that pronounced hump on the top of the head. That's how you can tell the difference between the two. Okay, so this one's gonna go back in. But you know what, folks? I gotta tell you, jigging is a lot of fun. Saltwater fishing in general is a lot of fun. If you haven't been out lately, by all means, folks, get out there, get a line wet, have yourself a good day on the water, pack a lunch, make a day of it. That's what we're doing today. So wherever you're tuning in from, I would like to say thanks for joining Antonio and I on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. Okay. let's just see what we got here. This is unbelievable. Oh, I just lost mine. Oh, I had a good one. I had a good one, Antonio. Just lost him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Could have had a good double going there. Oh well. This is great fishing.